All right, well, hey guys, welcome back to our ACT prep classes. Good to see some of you guys here. I know you guys missed Monday and Tuesday. We're going to be working on math this week. So Monday, Tuesday, we worked on fractions and ratios. Today we're going to work on angles, and then Thursday and Friday is going to be triangles. We're going to try and build off of the stuff that we've been learning this week. So today we'll use some of those fractions and ratios. And obviously once we get to triangles on Thursday, Friday, we're going to need to know our angles, because that's going to be very important when we work with triangles. And so I know some of you were here on Monday, Tuesday, some of you weren't. For those of you that were here on Monday and Tuesday, we use this term called methodically. Do one of you want to explain that to our classmates who weren't here?
Yeah, I'd love to explain it. So basically, it means solving things using strategies.
Perfect. And that's going to be huge on the ACT. When we attack these problems, you want a method, because there are times we want to make sure that you have an idea of how to strategize and kind of approach these problems with a way of confidence, so that way you know, you see the problem, you kind of recognize and go, all right, I know what this one's going to be, and kind of help kind of work your way through it. Makes your test go easier, and that way you feel kind of more confident when you're doing it. And so, show of hands here, how many of you guys have worked with angles before in your math class? That should probably be most of you. Okay, if you haven't, awesome. I know some of you guys feel really good about the math section, some of you not so much. We'll do some group work later, so that way you guys who are confident can work with those who aren't, and that way we'll kind of start working together and help you feel more confident about the math part of the ACT. And so a little review for you guys. There's four main angles that we're going to work with here. There's going to be the right angle, straight angle, acute, and obtuse. For those of you that kind of a quick refresher, a full circle, so a full way around would be 360 degrees. We're going to use some ratios here. 1/2 of a circle, so half rotation would be 180 degrees. And then if we do a quarter rotation, 1/4, who wants to guess that one? What would 1/4 rotation be? Nate, what do you got?
90 degrees.
Perfect, good job. And so you see here, like the right angle is 90 degrees. A great way to recognize on the test that they have this little box here, right, in like what I call the angle elbow. The official term is vertex, so point D here would be the vertex. So angle BDK. And yes, I made it my initials because I'm always right. Yes, thank you. Slides for those that laughed. But that's a good way to kind of remember. So you see that little box there, you know it's going to be 90 degrees. And that's a great way for you to kind of check that off. Again, using that method, we know where to go with that. Acute and obtuse, a good way to remember that acute is going to be smaller than a right angle. Obtuse is going to be larger than a right angle, but not quite as large as a straight angle. The way I like to remember that is that acute is a 5-letter word, obtuse is 6. So the 5-letter word, smaller word goes with the smaller angles. Bigger letter word goes with bigger angles. Some people like to say acute, small things are cute, so that's another way to remember. Obtuse is like a bigger, heavier word. Whatever works for you. I tend to prefer the 5-letter, 6-letter version, but however you feel most comfortable identifying this is a great way to go about it. The other thing that you'll see on the test is parallel lines. So lines D and J and A and M here are marked as parallel. The way you notice that you have the two kind of like lowercase L's here. Think parallel. Parallel has 2 L's in the word. That's a good way to kind of remember. So if you see this sign here, that's how you remember, okay, oh, that's a parallel line. That means if they continue out, they'll never cross. And so if we have 2 parallel lines here, and 1 line that intersects them, we have 8 different angles to work with. So there's angles A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, H. And we know that if these lines are parallel, that these lines are going to be, these angles actually, pardon me, are going to be similar. So if I told you that angle A here is going to be 60 degrees, who can tell me what angle D would be? Andrew, what do you got?
60 degrees.
Perfect, exactly, because they're symmetric. They're all going to equal the same since we have these parallel lines. So if angle A is 60 degrees, what would angle B be? You want to try that out? Jack?
120 degrees.
Perfect, absolutely, guys. And so you can see that you have kind of these similarities because we know these lines are parallel. And so what I'm going to have you guys do here is I have some practice ACT problems for you guys to kind of go over. I'm going to have you kind of pair up, so I know some of you maybe don't feel as confident with this ACT material. So I'll have you guys kind of work with those that are, so maybe like Joe and Jack, maybe you guys go together, because I know, Joe, you're not quite as confident. You're great with the English part, just math, a little shaky, so you guys can work together. And then we'll go over these answers together as a class, so that way then we can kind of see where we're having some difficulties and help answer any questions we have. And then for you guys who weren't able to make it on Monday and Tuesday, I'll do some follow-up stuff after class with you on ratios and fractions, and answer any questions you guys have from the take-home stuff I gave you last Friday. So does that sound good, guys? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Awesome. Right, so let's start to pair up.